The ska was upbeat. It expressed how the spirit of the people was. And then after people start to observe and say, oh, this independence, I'm not really independent. What's going on? The music slowed down. Let's rock it steady and see what's going on. Slow down. Poverty breeds crime. You wake up in the morning and you don't know where the next meal is coming from. You know, all kind of things start going through your mind.
For if he's rough, he's against the world. He's against the world. Right off. Don't you know you're getting slow?
By 1966, downtown Kingston was a lawless place. This was the era of the so-called rude boys, the ruthless gangsters who terrorized the nation.
And the rude boys are coming a dance, man. No care you dress in a three-piece suit. Them guys that change things, them just come in our shorts and no shirt and hard turn up back way, and the girls flock them and them just do so. That's how Rap said the name did come in, you know. And the DJ have to play when you reach, you say, cry tough with Alton Ellis, and anything you can do, I can do it better. I am the toughest. And them throw a box of beer in the air and it mash.
This guy come to me and said, his name Busby, he was a rude boy. When I say rude, I mean rude, because he would travel with gun and he travel with knife, and he would take any buckle and cut you, anything. Come to me one day and say, boy, I hear everybody are sing rude boy, cry tough and 07 and them guys, I want you to make one of me. You just want to boost me, and I want it by Friday. And so I said, okay, I will make you a song, sir.
Strong like lion, we are iron, rude is no fear.
Busby listen and say, play it back. And so when we reach strong like lion, we are and just take out two of the beer and throw it against the wall and crash it and say, iron. Everybody get in panic now, you know, because they're afraid of him, because they know him, what he can do for what he won't do. The whole night is the one song, it coming like the dance stop.
Rude is no fear.
I don't know if he didn't like the song, what he would do. But anyhow, he did love it.
Boys, rude is no fear. Rougher than rough, tougher than tough.
But he didn't love it for long. He didn't love the song for long because he lose his life the following day. And we just cut out the rude boy songs and say, well, if it going to cause eruption, just leave it there.
All I need from you is a good conversation.
As things hotted up downtown, people sang, and most of them escaped into old-fashioned boy meets girl love songs. This was rocksteady, Jamaica's first pop music, the era of singers who replaced the largely instrumental ska, and for many it was the most glorious phase in Jamaican music.
Never felt this way before. I know there is some way today.
It all came from the American R&B music, you know, because we're always being influenced by the Impressions, all them soul R&B groups.
Love your sister, love your brothers.
We would listen to a Dionne Warwick song and try to sing it exactly as Dionne did it. If you are a group, you would try to study the Supremes, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. If there was a group who comes from abroad to our shores, we would want to go and see them because they have something to teach us.
It's a cultural thing for Jamaicans to sing. In the ghetto, you'll find more singers than anywhere else too, because, you know, it's a thing that, you know, it's a thing we used to, it's what we could use to pass the time away. It's a thing you use to soothe your spirit, your soul, you know.
Have been touched by an angel. This heaven and earth could be no hell. I've been touched by an angel. She's under progress. a sick child, always a work for where she want. With enough confidence and never yet say she can't. Tender love, you know she have. Healing the broken heart from she coming on my life. Me don't stop advance, rearrange my lonely life and turn it right from start. Now I'm happy with this woman and we will never part. Me know she clever and she smart. I've been touched by an angel.
Most of us, we only wanted to hear our voices on the record. To see people, to hear it on the radio is a dream come true. To see people dancing and singing to your record for the first time is another matter completely.
There was no thought of any money or anything else more than honesty, sincerity, and purity. And that is what I think that music is full of. That, you know, that is why it's lasting so long.
The songs lived. You'll have a song, man, 1 year straight. Send it for 1 year, not a little thing like some tune come and just sell for 1 month and done. Them tune they sell and never ever die. People still buying them. My biggest sales in this store is what is? And I have everything up to date, and I'm up to date.
Rocksteady saw a power shift in the music industry. It was still dominated by the former sound system bosses, but Coxsone and Studio One would never be quite the same force again. Many of the artists, like the Paragons, Alton Ellis and the Melodians, promptly signed up with his old rival Duke Reid, who still ran his own sound system and realized the potential of the more easily danceable Rocksteady beat.
When the first song came out, like Alton Ellis sing a song called Girl I've Got Today. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. And when Duke Reid put on that song, I was there. He had to play the song about 1,000 times. And you can see this guy was very fast. He had to spin, he had to dance, he had to dance in a fast pace. So what we did was, at the time, most of them had the same bass line because the bass man didn't have enough time to emphasize on his bass line. So what we did was cut it down a little so the bass man could more move his fingers and have a line. So that's how you come to have these reggae lines. Do 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 do. You know, you give him more time to do that. In the Sky you couldn't do that.
Reid's Trojan sound system had been notorious for the vicious fights that often accompanied his dances. Experiences which made the ex-policeman the ideal man to set up his Treasure Isle studio amongst the rude boys of downtown Kingston.
He was a no-nonsense man. He never harbor any foolishness. Police used to go and come. If you're a road boy, you have to leave your road boy business outside, right? Then Joe could have seen you. As I say, he was a no-nonsense man.
And this is the studio over there on top. What is the studio? You know, his engineer was a man called Smitty, one of the best in Jamaica. Mr. Smitty, his engineer. Now down here was his liquor store. You'd have a lot of boxes on the roads with liquor and drinks and all that, and nobody take anything. Well, you see, Duke, he's respected around the area, and he's well armed. He got at least 3 guns on him. One long one on his hip, and one on his feet. That's Duke, the first gunman in Western Kingston.
If Duke even not in the studio, him have a box downstairs in him liquor store. And when everybody upstairs dancing, so boy, this gone. And out of nowhere, boom, boom, boom. And that Duke fire shot and the whole studio get quiet.
Do you see the big man? He would run up the stairs. Say to Tom McCook and all those people, what are you playing? I don't want that. I want this, I want that. You know, everybody just shut up and listen to what he said.
Then you had a man, he's dead now, named Marquis. So listen, and Duke, so play it back, Smithy, and quiet, and Marquis put out him head like this and say, yes, the boss was right. The tune need a 17 there, sir.